Last year, I was sleeping 8 hours a night and still waking up exhausted. Not tired. Exhausted. Like I hadn't slept at all. I blamed stress. I blamed my mattress. I even bought a new pillow. Turns out, the problem was sitting on my plate the whole time. There are foods that feel completely harmless, foods you'd never connect to sleep, that are quietly wrecking your night without you ever noticing. No caffeine crash. No obvious reason. Just bad sleep, night after night, with no clue why. Today I'm going through 5 of them. Some of these are going to surprise you, especially number 3, because it's something most people eat thinking it actually helps them sleep. Let's get into it. Food number 1. Spicy food, late at night. Here's what's actually happening. Spicy food raises your core body temperature. And your body needs to cool down in order to fall asleep. That drop in temperature is actually one of the signals your brain uses to trigger sleep in the first place. When you eat something spicy close to bedtime, you're fighting against that signal. Your body's trying to cool off to sleep, and the spice is working against it. This is also why spicy food late at night is linked to more vivid, restless dreams. Your brain is more active because your body temperature hasn't settled. If you love spicy food, that's fine. Just shift it earlier in the day instead of dinner. Food number 2, alcohol. This is the one people get wrong the most, because alcohol does help you fall asleep faster. That part's true. But falling asleep and staying asleep are 2 completely different things. Alcohol disrupts REM sleep, the deep, restorative stage where your brain actually processes memory and emotion. So you might fall asleep in 10 minutes, but you wake up at 3 a.m., wide awake, heart slightly racing, and you have no idea why. That's alcohol pulling you out of deep sleep once it starts metabolizing in your system. You didn't sleep badly because of stress that night. You slept badly because of what you drank 3 hours earlier. Food number 3. This is the one that surprises people. A sleepy bowl of cereal with milk before bed. Most people think dairy before bed helps you sleep because of an old idea that milk contains tryptophan, which supports melatonin. That part isn't totally wrong. But cereal is usually loaded with sugar, and sugar right before bed spikes your blood sugar, which then crashes a few hours later, and that crash releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to bring your blood sugar back up. That's often the real reason people wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. feeling wired for no reason. It's not stress. It's a blood sugar crash from a harmless bedtime snack. Food number 4, aged cheese. This one almost nobody knows. Aged cheeses, think cheddar, Parmesan, blue cheese, contain high levels of an amino acid called tyramine. Tyramine triggers the release of norepinephrine, a brain chemical that increases alertness. Basically, you're eating something that mildly stimulates your brain right before asking it to shut down for the night. A cheese board sounds relaxing. Your nervous system disagrees. Food number 5, excess water right before bed. This one isn't about what's in the food, it's about timing. Drinking a large amount of water in the hour before bed is one of the most common, overlooked causes of broken sleep. You fall asleep fine, then wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. needing the bathroom, and once you're up, it's much harder to fall back into deep sleep. The fix isn't drinking less water overall. It's front-loading your hydration earlier in the day instead of right before you lie down. Now here's what actually changed for me once I fixed this. I didn't change my whole diet. I changed 3 things. Moved my spicy food to lunch instead of dinner, stopped having wine within 3 hours of bed, and swapped my sleepy cereal snack for something without added sugar. Within about 5 days, I stopped waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason. That was the biggest change. Not falling asleep faster, but actually staying asleep through the night. That's really the pattern with all 5 of these. None of them stop you from falling asleep. They all quietly pull you out of deep sleep a few hours later, which is exactly why most people never connect the dots. You don't wake up thinking that cheese ruined my sleep. You just wake up at 3 a.m., annoyed, with no idea why. If you're someone who falls asleep fine but wakes up in the middle of the night, or wakes up tired even after 8 hours, one of these 5 is very likely the reason. You don't need to cut all 5 out completely. Just shift the timing, move spicy food and alcohol earlier, watch the hidden sugar in bedtime snacks, and stop drinking large amounts of water right before bed. Try it for just 5 nights and notice the difference for yourself. If this helped you, follow Curious Kitchen Hub. We break down the real, science-backed reasons behind how food quietly controls your body. Sleep, mood, energy, all of it. No extremes, just what actually works.